Hey everybody, Rory from ANSgear. We're going to take a look at the DM14 Regulator Tester Gauge today. So if anybody owns a 14, they know that there is no way to take this reg and test the output pressure on it because we do have a gas through grip system. Air comes in, runs up through here, then runs over through the regulator, through the LPR, and then into the bolt and solenoid assembly. There's no way to gauge this regulator because it's integrated into the frame and into the grip. You can't just pop it off and twist it onto a gauge. So they've made a gauge tester for you. So what you would do, you take it, you take your bolt out, you take the tester, and you just slide it in to where it stops. So all the way in like that. Then you go ahead and gas the gun up. Now, if I remember correctly, 14s run at about 140 PSI. So once you gas the gun up, obviously this is going to move. You could then adjust the regulator, and they have a bleed port right here. So this button, you could push this. Is just like their other reg tester for their Hyper 3. You push that, it bleeds for a second, and then when you let go, it repressurizes. So it gives a chance, or it gives the gauge a chance to reset. So if you're doing adjustments to it, or you need to see where you've put the reg at, you can throw this in, look at where you're at, adjust it, depressurize and regas again, and see the changes right there. Now they put these little sliders on the outside of it right here, so you can mark where you've been and things like that. But for this application, I don't know if that really is going to help you much. But it really does make it a little bit easier to troubleshoot the regulators. You can make sure that they're putting out the appropriate amount of pressure, they're not over pressurizing. And until this came out, there really was no way to do that. So if you do a lot of work with your die guns, the DM14, I think it works on the 15 too. Don't quote me on that though, because I've never tried it. But for the 14s for sure, get one of these reg testers. It really, really helps out when you're trying to set pressures properly, so you can actually see where your reg is at. You don't have to go by turns or whatever, because those manuals never seem to make sense. So pick one of these up, set your regs properly. That way you know your gun is in the perfect operating pressure. You're not going to ruin anything. It really is a lifesaver. So check it out. DM14 Reg Tester Gauge, available through the website. Order yours now through ANSgear.com.